What is up, internet? Today's been crazy. Thought it was Thursday for some reason. Well, it's past. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. At least I think. Yeah. 2:02 a.m. And, when it was Wednesday, yesterday, I was supposed to go in to work at 9. It's truck day where I work, where the truck brings in all the stock and we restock all the stuff. Supposed to be in there at 9. They called me. I thought it was Thursday where I work 2 to 6. And the first time they called me, I was like, no, don't make me come in early. And then about 35 minutes later, it was around 10 o'clock. It was like 10:10. They called me again. And they were like, hey, you're finally awake. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And then they're like, well, you were supposed to be here at 9. And I'm like, what? No. And they're like, yeah, you're scheduled for 9. Just get here as quick as you can. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I thought it was Thursday. They're like, that's okay, just get here. And the manager that was working there today was cool about it, because he's cool, so that turned out good. So technically I worked from around 10:30 to 6 in the afternoon. Not quite sure how good my voice is being recorded, because I'm trying to talk quiet, because my mom's friend's here and I don't want to bother him or anything. And it usually does pretty good at picking up my voice, so if my chair squeaks, I apologize. But yeah, work went alright. The beginning of it went kind of slow, and it was bad, because I was kind of down, depressed, and I was just doing everything wrong. I got yelled at by one of the other employees. He looked me dead in the eye. He's like, there's a truck supposed to be unloaded. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. Because I was helping people. I wasn't really helping people. I was just asking people what's going on. And then slowly but surely I caught up into the game. Then I started working my butt off, and it was good. So yeah. When 1 o'clock came around, it was like 1:05, so I was like 5 minutes late for my lunch. I got an hour lunch. I hopped over to McDonald's, which is literally, you can walk there. It's not far at all. Got 4 McChickens and 4 McDoubles, one without pickle, because that's how I roll. And I was wanting to surprise my mom. Well, she's been sick lately, so I knew she couldn't really eat it, but for later on. So I buy those. It's already like 1:15, 1:20. Takes me 10 minutes to get from home to work, or from work to home. So when I got there, it was like 1:30. Talked to her for a minute. Then on my way out, I grabbed a McChicken and I had a McDouble. I took 2 bites out of the McDouble, walked outside, get my keys ready or whatever. About to get my keys ready. Looked down, about to take another bite. Took a bite. Oh. And then there was a patch of ice that apparently I didn't see, and I didn't catch myself on. So I went, I fell so hard. I don't remember the last time I fell that hard. And the sandwiches flew out of my hands. I don't know where they went. I laid it straight onto my hip, basically. Straight onto my hip, 220 pounds, straight on my hip and elbow. My elbow's fine. Nothing happened, surprisingly. Even though it hurt a lot. But yeah, I was just like, trying to get my breath back and stuff, and I was like, oh, frick. What the heck? Are you serious? Because I lost my sandwiches. That's a big downer. So I was like looking around like, oh man, where'd my stuff go? And the McChicken, they were both in wrappers, but the McDouble, you know how you unwrap it halfway and just eat it so you don't touch it or anything? It was like that. The McDouble flew 2 feet in front of me into like a small snow mound, just like little, you know, it was like in there. And then the wrapper of that was gone. I don't know where it went. And then the McChicken was wrapped up. Like, it wasn't tight, but it was wrapped up. And I fell so hard. The darn thing came out of the wrapper. Like, how does that even happen? And it was like 4 or 5 feet to my left. And I was just like, what? What just happened? Yeah, it is funny. And then went back inside, got a McChicken because I didn't eat anything today besides that and some chili, like later on when I got home. So I had to get something. And then got off work, stayed here till like 10. And then my mom's been sick for like the past 3 days, 3 or 4 days. We think it's her gallstones, because she had that same thing going a few months ago. And had to drive her to the hospital. She finally got talked into by her friend. I didn't stay. I feel terrible about it, but I know she didn't want to go, so me going home by myself, leaving her there, makes me feel really bad. But I know she'll be okay, but I still feel bad about it. But she got an IV. She was extremely dehydrated, because if you're squeamish and don't like nasty words or anything, you better like skip like 15 seconds ahead. She's been having diarrhea, throwing up all the time, and can't hold any food or drink down, even water. Nothing will stay down. So we get there, and the lady checks her left arm, you know, looking for a vein, does that tie thing. She puts the thing around her arm and looks for a vein. She can't find a vein. All of her veins are flat because she's so dehydrated. Her veins are just flat. I'm just like, oh my gosh. And she didn't have a fever, which is good, but her veins were still flat, so she had to use her hand on the other side, and it looked nasty. But yeah, when I left, she was on her way to get x-rays, and hopefully she'll be calling me soon to come home. But I don't know if they're going to keep her overnight or anything, so if you guys, I know I don't have a big audience, like, at all, maybe like 15, not even that many people. But if you could throw a prayer out there, that would be awesome, because hopefully I'll get this uploaded by like the next half hour, and somebody will see it, so. I know this has been really boring and kind of depressing, but I felt like making a video, and this one I will upload. I have plenty of others that I need to upload, but thanks for watching, guys. Please pray for my mom. She needs to feel better. She's been in agony all day, every day for the past 4 days. So just throw a prayer out there a little bit, just a little one, a little bit of it. And I'd really appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you want any gameplay videos, let's plays or anything, I'll name them off. The problem with is recording, screen recording. I might be able to get the game to play, but not my voice. So on Steam, I have Ace of Spades, Amnesia, APB Reloaded, Deadlight, Dota 2, Dungeon Defenders, Forge, Gary's Mod, Nation Red, Neverwinter, which is new, and I might try it out. I might make a video just the first time I try it, just so you guys can get an idea. Rift, same deal. Terraria, and I'm currently downloading War Thunder, which is doing 2.6 megabytes a second at 31%, so it should be done pretty soon. But yeah, tell me if you want me to play one of those, and I'll record it happily. And thanks for watching again. Throw down a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you do. whenever you feel like. Um, Thanks again for watching, and keep on gaming, guys. God bless.